The quadrants of integral theory. So that's the interior individual quadrant in the upper left. It's the individual exterior quadrant in the upper right, the collective interior quadrant in the lower left, and the collective exterior in the lower right, which are defined by the upper left quadrant as the I quadrant, the upper right quadrant as the it quadrant, and the lower left quadrant as the we quadrant, and the lower right quadrant as the its quadrant. And for instance, to use an example from my course, Integral Flourishing, if I'm speaking now, I'm sort of expressing feelings and thoughts that I have internally in the upper left individual interior I dimension. I'm producing measurable sound waves that come out of my mouth in the upper right individual exterior it dimension. I'm making movements with my body which are all measurable. And in the lower left collective interior we dimension, I am coming from a background, from a cultural background, which includes the English language, for instance. So I'm speaking in English, which has an entire cultural sort of weight and thing connected to it in the lower left. And in the lower right collective exterior its dimension, I'm sort of sitting in a house which is the product of collective human activity, and I'm using the internet and things like that. So that's a way that everything that we do basically arises within the four quadrants at once.